A toddler is dead after being severely hurt. Police say they were called to the same apartment just days earlier.
Also, a 10-year-old girl's death in western Wisconsin is considered a homicide. Tonight, no one is in custody.
And later, there's another candidate running for governor in Wisconsin, and he is not wasting any time getting his message on the air. A look at why he's airing political ads so early. Welcome to News 3 Now at 6.
Around 2:45 a.m. this morning, officers were called just behind me to the 5600 block of Schrader Road to check on a woman who was screaming for help, saying that a man had killed her baby.
A young girl is dead, the child's mother seriously hurt, and a 23-year-old man may be responsible.
Now, late this afternoon, Madison police told us who that suspect is. It is this man, Marshawn T. Giles. Naomi Coles joins us from outside the apartment complex on Schrader Road, not far from Whitney Way. And Naomi, we learned police were recently called to this apartment.
I specifically asked the police chief about that, and he told me that officers responded to this address on Thursday, and that was to reports of an assault on a different child. Now, CPS, Child Protective Services, in that alleged assault took it seriously enough that they removed children related to that assault from the home, sent them to their grandparents' home. However, the toddler who died this morning was not one of them. Police don't know yet if the suspect was also the girl's biological father. When police got to the home very early this morning, the child was still alive, but later was pronounced dead at the hospital.
This man has a long criminal history, and a recent DOC warrant lists him as armed and dangerous. He is also known to possess firearms, and officers observed at least one firearm at the scene of this apartment at this time.
Now, there's a lot we will not be able to learn about CPS involvement in this household because of child privacy laws, but the state does publish 3-month investigation reports for any child death in Wisconsin. At that point, I would expect to learn more about the history of CPS involvement in this home. For now, we've got more details on this case as well as the suspect's lengthy criminal history online at channel3000.com.
Naomi, thank you. Police in northwestern Wisconsin tonight are asking families to be on the lookout for anything suspicious and keep close watch of their children. That's because tonight they're trying to figure out who killed a 10-year-old girl and where that person may be. According to Chippewa Falls Police, Ileana Lily Peters' father called police around 9 last night saying his daughter didn't come home from her aunt's house just a few blocks away. Police found Lily's bike overnight in the woods, then found her body about 9 this morning. Right now, no one is in custody, so police have opened up a tip line.
We will be working diligently and tirelessly on this case. We encourage anyone with information to please contact the Chippewa Falls Police Department and to maintain a state of vigilance, as there may be a danger to the public.
Peters was a 4th grader at Parkview Elementary School. Police are not saying how she was killed at this time.
Chandler Halderson is hiring a new attorney as he hopes to appeal his conviction and life sentence for killing and dismembering his parents. Halderson voiced his desire to seek an appeal during his sentencing hearing, asking for attorneys to reach out to him if they were interested in helping him file an appeal. It was the first and only time Halderson spoke publicly since being arrested. Quadron Wilson will be back in court next month. He's the man who was shot by authorities in early February while being arrested by multiple law enforcement agencies on Madison's east side. An arraignment and plea hearing is scheduled for May 9th. A criminal complaint alleges that Wilson sold fentanyl to a person who later overdosed. He faces up to 15 years in prison.
Chilly air is here to stay for a while. Let's check your certified most accurate forecast. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti. Gary?
Well, we had our one day of spring over the weekend on Saturday when temperatures were in the lower 80s. Yesterday we were in the 60s for much of the day, but you can see a visible cloud track. The clouds pretty much over all of Wisconsin with very little in the way of precipitation, but having the cloud cover during the day keeps the sunlight away, and that keeps temperatures on the chilly side. Last night here in Madison we dropped to 41 degrees. North and west of town temperatures were in the upper 30s. High temperatures temperatures today, generally in the middle to upper 40s, but right now we've dropped to 42 in Madison. To the north and west, temperatures are already in the 30s, north and west of the Wisconsin River. Winds have been brisk enough to at least give us wind chills right now in the middle 30s. By tomorrow morning, the actual low temperature will drop to 30, skies clear out. Then look for a partly sunny, breezy, and chilly day tomorrow with a high temperature of only 46 degrees. Temperatures don't warm up much for the rest of the week, and we'll also see some rain chances. I'll have more of that in the forecast in just a few minutes.
Gary, thank you. Another Republican throwing his hat into the race in hopes of taking on Governor Tony Evers in November.
Today, Tim Michels officially launched his campaign. Michels, a U.S. Army veteran, is vowing to run an aggressive campaign and indicated he would largely self-fund. He says he won't accept donations from political action committees, lobbyists, or more than $500 from any individual.
Enough of the political bickering. Enough of the left and the right not getting along. We got to bring people together, sit down, work this stuff out, and with proper leadership, we will get this state on the right path to great success.
Michels joins a crowded GOP primary, which already includes former Lieutenant Governor Rebecca Kleefisch, former Marine Kevin Nicholson, and State Representative Tim Ramthun. The primary is set for August 9th. The winner will face Governor Evers in November. And with Michels entering the race comes a flood of money as well. In fact, he's already spent more than $900,000 on TV ads.
But why so early? Political reporter Will Keneally sat down with an expert to see why. And Will, what did you learn?
That's right. So if you didn't know some of the candidates already in the race, don't worry, you're not alone. UW-Madison professor Mike Wagner says these early ads are about introducing the candidate.
I think right now the audience for these ads are the people who are the most interested in politics.
That's who UW journalism professor Mike Wagner expects to be most tuned in right now, and who the ads are targeting.
It's normal for campaigns to try to define themselves and to define their opponents early on in a campaign.
This is coming early in the primary season and ahead of the conventions, a time of year still largely focused on primary voters.
And on the Republican side, it's probably the case that they would like to replace Governor Evers, but with who is still an open question for them. And so getting to know candidates and getting to know their issue priorities, getting to know their stated values and the like can often be laid in a groundwork sense from these early ads.
This also leaves room for Evers to define himself and distinguish himself among the GOP field.
The Republican ads have potential to go negative against each other, whereas Governor Evers can really be more positive and talk about what he's accomplished and what he wants to do in the next cycle.
Regardless of the messaging, Wagner says Evers should not wait long to start putting his message out there.
But not spending now might allow your campaign to get defined in a way you don't want it to get defined. This kind of happened to Tommy Thompson when he lost to Tammy Baldwin a couple of election cycles ago.
So Wagner says in 2012, the Baldwin campaign went up with a television message early that said Thompson wasn't for Wisconsin anymore, far too quickly for the Thompson campaign to recover. We reached out to the Evers campaign. They are not up with anything yet. The Republican convention is a little more than a month away, and we'll keep track of those ads as the campaign season continues.
Will, thank you. A new statewide collaboration between the Wisconsin Hospital Association and the UW School of Medicine is looking to help rural communities with substance abuse and addiction. The new program improves care for patients in rural hospitals and clinics who need help managing substance use disorders. It starts this month with telesessions that are already taking place. More in-person events will take place this fall.
The Madison School District holding an historic ceremony today honoring the land now known as Madison, as well as the original inhabitants, the Ho-Chunk people. All Wisconsin tribes participated. The land acknowledgement is the first to be held by a school district in Wisconsin. The ceremony included speakers from the Ho-Chunk Nation and other officials, the exchange of gifts, drums, and the installation of a plaque to be installed at all 53 Madison schools.
It's really heartwarming, inspiring, and I just can't, I don't have the words because it's too emotional for me. And especially I'm thinking about my ancestors, my grandparents who suffered all the trauma over those years.
It was made possible by the lobbying of Native American students and parents all around the school district. It's meant to acknowledge them and make them feel more visible. The committee for the Val Phillips statue ironing out some details at the Capitol today. According to a project director from Sculpture Milwaukee, they hope to have the statue installed by the end of next calendar year, but they could move that back to early 24, so they're not rushed. Last November, the legislation agreed to add a statue of Val Phillips on the Capitol grounds. Phillips, among many firsts, was the first black person and first woman to serve as Wisconsin's Secretary of State. Coming up on News 3 Now at 6, Harley-Davidson announcing big plans for its 120th anniversary.
Plus, those who commute to work on a bike in downtown Madison have a new place to safely store it. We'll have a look at the facility and what it has to offer.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Schwab, General Surgeon at Stoughton Health. If you suffer from bothersome or painful spider veins or varicose veins, please join us for our upcoming seminar where you can learn what new procedures may be able to help you.
Don't miss your chance to get 11% off your entire bathroom update from Menards. Zinsser Smart Coat is an advanced paint and primer in one with ultra smooth coverage, superior adhesion, and exceptional washability. Interior flat paint is only $23.98 after 11% rebate. Lions has what you need to give your bathroom a fresh, updated look. Shop the largest selection of bathtubs and showers. Hurry in to get 11% off all Lions bath and shower products.
Save big money at Menards.
It's spring, the perfect time to update your home. And right now, during Steinhoffel's Room Design event, you can save up to 50% on all the latest styles and trends. And with Steinhoffel's decorating solutions, our designers will help make refreshing your home a breeze. Steinhoffel's has the largest selection of in-stock furniture and mattresses, all under one roof. It's the Room Design event. Relax, it's Steinhoffel's.
In the military, we call it dereliction of duty. Ron Johnson is supposed to serve Wisconsin. Instead, he served himself. An investigation found Ron Johnson pushed through a special tax loophole that benefited his own family's business. Then he cashed out of the company for $5 million. Ron Johnson has doubled his wealth since taking office. That's a dereliction of duty. Tell Ron Johnson to stop passing tax laws that benefit himself.
If you suffer from bothersome spider veins or painful varicose veins, please contact us at Stoughton Health to learn about what new procedures may be able to help you. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
The Madison Bicycle Center facility is now open to commuter members for the first time. While the center has been open since 2020, supply chain issues delayed the installation of a key card access system. With the system now installed, members and day pass holders will be able to enter the facility and use its amenities 24/7, even when facility staff are not present.
In terms of our location, we're specifically aimed at the needs of downtown commuters, especially office workers. But we are also hearing a lot of interest from other workers who live downtown. We're hearing a lot of interest from students as well.
In addition to secure 24/7 bicycle storage, members of the Madison Bicycle Center will be able to use the facility's lockers, showers, changing rooms, and bike wash stations, along with other amenities. Annual commuter memberships at the Madison Bicycle Center are $510. Monthly membership costs $50, and a day pass is $7.
Harley-Davidson will celebrate its 120th anniversary by launching the Harley-Davidson Homecoming event, an annual 4-day festival filled with music, food, and moto culture. The inaugural event will take place at multiple venues throughout the Milwaukee area July 13th through 16th of 2023. In the meantime, Harley recently launched the Road to Harley-Davidson Homecoming Challenge. Riders and non-riders alike can participate to earn virtual badges, win daily and monthly prizes, and enter a sweepstakes for a chance to win a grand prize trip to Milwaukee to participate in the homecoming event. Still ahead with the DNR saying about putting out bird feeders as the state continues to deal with an outbreak of avian influenza.
And they're the only group that can't get a COVID vaccine right now, but that could soon change when a COVID shot for young children could get authorization.
Plus, temperatures going back down to end the month, but how long before a warm-up? Your complete forecast after the break.
Tuesdays at Hy-Vee. This Tuesday, our special recipe brats, 10 for only $8. And get select Cheez-It crackers for only 99 cents while supplies last. Scan the QR code or check out HyVeeDeals.com for more deals.
At Weedman Lawn Care, we believe that a lush, beautiful lawn should be enjoyed by the whole family. That's why we offer a kid and pet-friendly program to create a healthier, greener, weed-free lawn that your whole family can enjoy. Our program includes effective applications of targeted weed control and slow-release golf course quality fertilizer to achieve real results. Call or click today for your free quote, or sign up now and see the Weedman difference. Doesn't your family deserve a Weedman lawn?
Enough! This doom and gloom ends now.
It's time for a brighter view. Let the sun shine in with 2-for-1 windows from Feldco. Plus, no interest until 2023.
2-for-1 windows from Feldco ends Saturday. Hurry. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Like an eagle protects his head.
We all need a rock we can rely on. To be strong. To overcome anything. To be unstoppable. That's why millions rely on the strength and financial guidance of Prudential to achieve their dreams. Who's your rock?
Come join the amazing team of compassionate caregivers at the one and only Attic Angel Community. Attic Angel Community of Madison is looking for skilled RNs and CNAs and offers shift differentials and on-demand pay, tuition reimbursement, wellness center, and much more. CNAs starting at $18 an hour. We also offer rewarding careers in housekeeping and food service. Apply online today at atticangel.org. Come join the one and only Attic Angel Community.
It's Terrific Tuesdays at Hy-Vee. This Tuesday, our special recipe brats, 10 for only $8. And get select Cheez-It crackers for only 99 cents while supplies last. Scan the QR code or check out HyVeeDeals.com for more deals.
Welcome back, everyone. About 18 million U.S. children are still not eligible to get the protection of a COVID vaccine, but a key step toward authorization for kids under 5 could happen soon. Mandy Gaither has more on the timeline.
Only one age group remains. Kids under 5 still can't get the COVID-19 vaccine, and many parents have been waiting for it.
I totally understand they're frustrated. I am frustrated on their behalf.
In February, the FDA said more data from clinical trials was needed to move forward on an emergency use authorization for Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine for younger children. Now we're learning another vaccine maker could soon seek sign-off for that age group.
We expect Moderna to do that this week. And then the FDA scientists are going to do what they have done throughout the whole pandemic, right? Which is they're going to evaluate the data. They are going to assess it for safety and effectiveness, and they're going to make a determination of when it meets their standards.
The White House COVID-19 response coordinator says it's unclear how long the authorization process will take, but expects kids under 5 to be eligible to get the vaccine in the next couple of months.
I have no expectations that there can be any major hiccups, that this should move quickly.
This comes as COVID-19 cases are trending up across most of the U.S. Deaths remain low, but hospitalizations are up about 9% from last week.
Cases are still important. Infections are still important. We want to keep those infection numbers low. But they mean something different now than they did a year ago, right? They mean something different because people are vaccinated and boosted.
The CEO of Pfizer said his company's goal is to have its COVID-19 vaccine available for kids 4 and younger by the summer.
Wisconsin is in the midst of an avian flu outbreak. Just as many songbirds begin to return to the state for springtime, now some are asking if they need to take down their bird feeders to help stop the spread. Well, as of right now, the simple answer is no. According to the DNR, songbirds are unlikely to contract the virus. However, if waterfowl such as geese are attracted to your bird feeder, you may want to to take it down. So far, the virus has been identified in 17 counties in Wisconsin. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the warm Saturday. It may be a while before we get into another one of those. Here's Gary with your complete forecast.
You know, this time of year, we should be averaging high temperatures in the lower to middle 60s. We're going to be well below those numbers over the next week and a half. You can see chilly weather, high temperatures only in the middle 40s for tomorrow and probably Wednesday and Thursday as well. As far as shower chances, they'll start to return on Thursday. Friday will be mainly dry. We'll see our best chances for rain over the weekend with high temperatures only in the 50s, and then a little lesser chances early next week and maybe some dry weather toward the end of next week. But the temperatures are going to stay below normal at least through the middle of next week. I have the next 10 days in our forecast below normal temperatures. The average high temperature goes from 61 to 65. Even by Thursday of next week, when we get some sunshine, temperatures back to around the 60-degree mark, that's still 4 degrees below average because the average low temperature or the average high temperature is going up faster than we can get our temperatures to go up. 6 to 10 day temperature outlook from the Climate Prediction Center. Guess what? Below normal temperatures across the northern part of the country. Above normal precipitation, but that's kind of deceptive because we're going to look again for about a 5 or 6 day period where there's rain in the forecast every day, but it's not going to be raining all the time. 8 to 14 day temperature outlook. Still below normal temperatures centered right over our part of the country. Warmer than normal weather confined to the western and southern portions of the nation. And precipitation, again, expected to be above normal, but not terribly high probabilities. Last night, low temperatures were in the 20s and 30s to our north and west. Here in Madison, we were just above 40 degrees, but tonight there are freeze warnings in effect for northern Illinois, parts of Iowa, and into northern Missouri, where the growing season has already started. A little early for us yet, but frost advisories farther to the south from around St. Louis toward Kansas City and into central portions of Kansas. Current temperatures are in the mid-20s in northern Minnesota, generally in the 40s across Wisconsin, but not by much. And you can see to the south, even 50s as far south as Springfield, Missouri. So it's not terribly warm out there. The jet stream has dropped down, allowing that colder air to drop into our part of the Midwest. The main storm track now out to the east where most of the precipitation is. So just a lot of low clouds here, and those will break up tonight, and that'll just allow temperatures to cool off more at night. We've got a cold front just to our north and west. You can see temperatures right now 30s and 40s here. As we look at the temperatures over the last 24 hours, our temperatures are 20 degrees colder than they were at this time yesterday. And yesterday, they were about 20 degrees colder than they were at Saturday. So we're talking about a 40-degree temperature drop in the last 48 hours. For tomorrow, look for skies to be partly sunny, but it'll be breezy and chilly. High temperature only at 46, when we should be around 61, 62 degrees for an average high temperature. You can see those 40s for Wednesday and Thursday. Shower chances on Thursday, mainly dry Friday, and then some showers Friday night into Saturday with a couple of thunderstorms. Off and on shower chances early next week, some thunderstorms about Wednesday, and maybe a little milder toward the end of the week.
And coming up in sports, it's draft week for the NFL. The Packers getting ready to make a splash with their 11 picks. We're going to hear from Brian Gutekunst on how they're feeling coming up next.
U3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison 2022. Vote for your favorites online, including Fry Construction for Best Kitchen and Bath Design, Best Roofer, and Best Window and Doors. Vote Fry Construction at madisonmagazine.com.
It's like I'm downloading in slow motion. Wish we had better internet.
That's right, it's me, Charlie, WISC specialist for Spectrum. Let's get that wish granted.
How?
Spectrum Internet delivers speeds of 200 megabits for a stronger connection on all your devices. Here, yeah, and here. Plus, get a free modem and free desktop security to keep your kids safe online.
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month. Call 833-768-4999.
Why do we need all these remotes? I wish our shows were in one place.
Spectrum TV makes it easy to find your favorites. Plus, you'll have access to over 85,000 titles on demand. And with the free Spectrum TV app, you can watch live sports, news, and more on any device, anywhere.
Get Spectrum TV for $49.99 a month. Call 833-768-4999.
I wish we didn't have a contract. Granted.
Oh, he's good. Switch to Spectrum Internet or TV, or get them both for $49.99 a month each, all with no contracts. Call 833-768-4999.
Raising healthy children takes a village, and kids thrive when their village is healthy too.
SSM Health and News 3 Now are helping you unlock a healthier world with our Time for Kids
Keys to Health campaign. We'll show you how sustainable choices create healthier lifestyles. Explore the impacts of food security on families.
And share ways we can help build a healthy community together. So join us on air, online, and in your village.
And take time for kids.
We're not just massage envy. We're also facials that get your skin glowing envy. We're talking, dang girl, you look good kind of envy.
All right, tell me your secret and lunch is on me.
This Mother's Day, buy one 60-minute facial session and get a second session free. Massage Envy Facials, where better begins.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison 2022. Vote for your favorites online, including Fry Construction for Best Kitchen and Bath Design, Best Roofer, and Best Window and Doors. Vote Fry Construction at madisonmagazine.com.
A familiar name in the 608 is giving senior citizens a new choice for drop-in care and social support. Tomorrow, Josh Sprider takes you on a tour.
And an end to our dry streak. We'll be timing out our chances of precipitation tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 7.
NFL Draft Week is finally here, and the Packers head into the 3-day stretch with 11 total picks, 4 of which are in the top 60. And with round 1 beginning on Thursday, there's a lot of talk about what direction the Packers will go in the early rounds. An area that's been a hot topic this offseason is at wide receiver, after losing several veteran talent. But according to Brian Gutekunst, they're actually looking at every position. And with the draft being 3 days away, the front office is just getting comfortable with their board.
I think we're kind of getting down to it. I think there's certainly some situational conversations. Matt and I will get together tomorrow and kind of work through some things. But really, I think over the weekend we got very comfortable with the board where we were at, and now just trying not to make a mistake at the last minute here.
Over the last few seasons, the Bucs have proven that they can rise up in the face of adversity. Instead of letting Chris Middleton's injury drag them down, it actually lit a fire under them. The Bucs posted back-to-back blowout wins in Chicago, yesterday holding the Bulls under 100 points for the 3rd time in this series. So now the only thing standing between the Deer and the next round is 1 win, which they could earn in just a couple of days on their home court. But they got to maintain the same fight as the previous 2 games.
When things don't go well, you got to either you fold or you quit, or find another way to affect the game and come out even, on top, come out stronger. And I think that's what our team did. And but it's not, the job's not done yet. We have 1 more game on Wednesday back home. Hopefully we can do our job.
Tip-off for Game 5 has not been announced yet, and if the Bucs win, they will go on to play the winner of the Celtics and Nets in that series, and Boston leads 3-0 right now. Brewers back home for 1 game with the Giants. Both teams on quite the hot streak lately. They've won 7 of their last 10. Corbin Burns getting the start tonight. Couple clean frames for the Cy Young winner. Then in the bottom of the 2nd, Mike Brasso opens up scoring. An RBI single scores Keston Hiura. The Crew leads 1-0 early. We're going to have more from AmFam Field tonight at 10. And the Border Battle doubleheader has been rescheduled. The Badgers and Gophers will play next Wednesday in Minneapolis. The first game will start at 1, but before the Badgers head west, they got to take care of the Nittany Lions. UW's on the road this weekend for a 3-game series, which begins on Friday at 5.
All right, Jordan, thank you. Gary, final check.
A lot of clouds out there. The view from the Edgewater Skycam doesn't look too pretty. You can just kind of feel the cold just looking at that picture. But a lot of clouds, but not much in the way of precipitation. A few flurries and sprinkles up in the UP of Michigan into maybe Door County. Temperatures right now are already down to 42 in Madison, 43 in Janesville, and in the 30s north and west of Dane County. Look for a low temperature tonight of about 30 degrees. The skies clear out. Tomorrow, partly sunny, breezy, chilly. High temperatures only in the middle 40s, 46 for the high of Madison. 45 on Wednesday, maybe a late day shower, and then even a couple of flurries possible Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Chances for showers on Thursday. Better chances for rain over the weekend, but notice those temperatures stay well below normal all the way through the middle part of next week.
Boy, we need a little warmth.
Yeah, where's that 80 that we had this weekend?
I wish we could have bottled up Saturday.
That was a dirty trick. Teased us a little bit. Gary, thank you. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Have a good night, everybody. Hope to see you back here tonight at 10.